last couple of seasons it would have been like they would have gotten the wins in a different way that felt like it was being floated on something that wasn't sustainable. But you're seeing this so far this season that I think it is sustainable. Um, and I think, I don't know if I'm jumping the gun here, but I think one of the reasons that it has been so far is Cody Bellinger. He had a better month of April than he had, or like just about as good as any month in his MVP season. So whether or not that stays consistent throughout the rest of the year, who knows? But it's super encouraging what we've been able to see. And we talked about it in the preseason. For this team to be good, you needed Cody Bellinger to be good. And he has been.
Yeah. Like, what do you notice that's different in his swing? Like, if you were to look at it, like, Jeff, do you see anything that he's doing differently? I mean, we didn't watch a ton of Dodgers games before, but like, if you were to kind of see, like,
to me, it looks
enough
like
on Marquee.
Short and quick. Like he gets his hands through the zone fast. He keeps them close to his body, and you blink an eye, you're going to miss the swing anyway. To me, that's what I've noticed about his swing. What it was like when he was struggling the last couple seasons as a Dodger, I don't know what it looked like, but I don't know. It just seems like he's confidence at the plate.
Yeah, like if you look at like his swing, like what I see is one, he's standing up a little bit back like he did in his 2017 year, right? He was standing up a little bit taller in the box. What I like even more so is his load. Like he's loading and he's on time. And even if you, especially when you break down a swing and when he's finishing, a lot of times he was way out on his front foot when with the Dodgers. He's way more balanced in the box and balanced enough to be able to hit off speed pitches. Like I was looking at his Baseball Savant page today and looking at his whiff percentage on off speed pitches in anything before 2022, his whiff percentage on off speed pitches were like 35%. And right now on breaking ball pitches, it's down to 11.6. And on off speed, he's whiffing at 11%, flat 11. So like you're seeing that timing better, and he's swinging and missing a lot less, and he's hitting those breaking ball pitches, but he's still on time to be able to hit the fastball. His percentage of being able to hit the fastball is 57%.
Yeah, they said that at the start of tonight's game that his strikeout rate is down from 27.2 to 16.4 this season. That's a ton.
Yeah, and that's I believe his MVP season it was 16.4.
Yeah.
So he's the one thing that I've noticed too, and I don't know if this is something that he did before, but to steal a term from the 2016 rebuild, he's using his B hack at the plate. He's choking up.
Well, you saw even his first at bat tonight. Like, what do you do? Yeah. He was down
pitches,
and he punched one right through. There was no gap in short and third, and he punched it right through.
Yeah,
it's like a exaggerated slap bunt to get her through there, but. So yeah, when he hit that was what, the 18th straight game he reached base.
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, and I mean that's a good segue too into
with 2 outs.
Yeah, manufacturer run because say I drove him in. Like that's like the type of Bellinger that we're getting this year. That's making a huge difference with this lineup of having him every day in either the 3 tonight or typically the 4 spot, 4-5. Like he's driving in runs. He's doing exactly what we need in this order to be able to manufacture runs. And it's everything is clicked so far offensively for the Cubs in this April/March time. Like you had Bellinger performing well. You had Dansby not striking out and putting the ball in play. Like all the things that we wanted to happen with the offense has been there for the Cubs. And that's something like Nico is performing what we couldn't even dream up a perfect leadoff hitter from what we've had the last couple of years. And Nico's providing exactly what we need, the spark to get the offense going. And so you have him getting on base. You have Dansby not striking out and driving in. You have Hap doing what Hap does the last 2 years of just putting the ball in play, getting RBIs. And then you have Bellinger behind him. Like, that's a really good 1 through 5 in your order. That's going to scare some teams. Other teams don't have that at the top of their order. And so that's going to win us games, a ton of games. Now, if we can figure out a little bit down at 6, 7, 8 to be a little bit more consistent, like, we're already one of the best offenses in baseball when you look at all the stats. If we can even improve, and we have areas where we can improve, and it's down at the bottom order, getting some consistency out there. And I'm not asking like power. I'm just asking for some consistency. The one thing that does scare me down the road is if Bellinger got hurt, power out of the left side goes bye-bye, because Hap hasn't provided a ton of power, only 2 home runs. So if Belly's gone from the left side, we're super weak. That's where the conversation would be brought up here of Mervis, but let's not talk about Mervis right now, because I know a ton of people want Mervis and want morale up right away.